Welcome to 20 Sides, a fast-paced, story-driven, actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast. I'm your DM, Matt.
I'm Bobby, playing Yaros, the Dwarven Barbarian.
Hey, I'm Jess, and I play Leona, the Moon Elf Wizard.
Hi, I'm Tyler, and I play the half-elven rogue Ordella.
Join our campaign as we unravel the mysteries of an ancient necrotic evil right now on 20 Sides. So, Yaros, like you can pinpoint, they're going to get food.
Right.
And so eventually we will say, what was her name? Astrid. Astrid comes back with both of your drinks and both of your subs. And she says, oh, this is, here is yours, my little dark-hearted friend. And here is yours, other elf lady. Can I ask you a question?
What's that?
What is that on? What is that? And she points at Seven's head with the glowing ember.
Oh.
That is very different. I've never seen anything like it.
It's a new lantern that we are testing.
Oh, does it work well?
Well, it's still, this is just the prototype.
Okay.
Yeah. It's still in the testing phase.
Is that like a head?
Kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Might say.
Yes.
Might not.
Yes.
You collect lanterns? Heads?
I collect lanterns.
Oh.
Is why I ask.
Okay.
I have so
Do you have any that are shaped like a head yet?
Yes, I have two. One is like a skull. It's kind of scary. It scared my husband to death. You should see him. He gets so scared when I wake him up with it. I'm like, hey, wake up, buddy. And he goes, oh no. He's so scared of it.
I understand.
But I have a whole room in my house is dedicated to lanterns.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Well, you can't have this one.
We will bring it back when our prototype has been set and ready to go and on the market. You will be the first. Maybe we will gift you one.
Oh, that would be so nice. How much would you charge me?
No charge. It'd be no
For
charge.
free?
You just have to share it on your socials.
Oh, you are so beautiful.
Who knows how long
Inside
it'll
and
take
out.
though, so don't wait on it.
Yeah.
But just know it's one day.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You are not from the Grey Wall Mountains. You are from where?
Just around.
Yeah, I'm from Avalon.
Oh,
Hmm.
I think I've heard of Avalon before. Okay. Where are you
I've
from?
been to Avalon too.
You have?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where are you from?
Oh, I'm just from around.
Also from Avalon.
Around?
Yeah, I'm
She's okay.
right out the outskirts of Avalon, like a little nomad, if you will.
Oh, that's exciting. I've
Yes.
never left the Grey Wall Mountains. Maybe y'all could take me when you leave. No, I don't
probably
want to
not.
do that.
Yeah.
I like
I feel like
working
your
here.
shop would
I'm
just fall
kidding.
apart.
It would. I have to
Yeah.
keep them in order.
Do you
Yeah,
have
I
like a
can
lot
tell.
of dwarves here that like ask for organically sustained things?
Not necessarily, but we're really like trying a grassroots effort because we understand the importance of that. We try really hard to lower our carbon emissions, but you know they flame everything. Everything just flames, and so the carbon just it's bad.
Yeah.
It's hard to breathe in here sometimes. A lot of smog,
Mhm.
and I just it's smoky a lot. And I don't like it. And so I tell my husband, I say, I want to create coffee shop and area to eat where we don't have to use a lot of flames. So that's why we make the sub sandwiches, so we don't have to use the flames.
Yes.
makes
If
sense.
you had to say that you wanted to like rest somewhere like very tranquil,
Yes.
like after with my coffee maybe,
Uh-huh.
where could I go to rest in a tranquil cave?
A tranquil cave?
Yeah, like a lair of tranquility. You know what I'm saying?
Super relaxed.
Yeah.
in,
Wait
like,
a minute.
The darkness.
Are you all talking about the... She looks around. The stone-bound serpent?
Oh, yeah, if that's
what do you know?
what you would.
She covers her mouth.
Sit down with us.
Yeah.
Can I pull up a chair?
Yes.
Please.
Oh my
yes.
goodness! I love talking about the stone-bound serpent.
Tell
Yes,
us
queen.
everything.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah, if I'm queen, you're princesses.
Yep, we are.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Something like that.
Okay. So, okay. Don't tell him I told you.
Okay.
Okay. Don't tell him.
Your husband?
No. He not believe this stone-bound serpent is real. He He said conspiracy is conspiracy. It's not conspiracy. I know in my heart.
It's real.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know how when you feel something in your heart,
You have to go with it.
you just have to go. That's right. That's right. No. There was an old story that they had an old quarry and miners they got all of the rock out or most of the rock out and when they got close to the end of going through this whole quarry, they found a cave that reflects all this like it's like a prism of colors. It's so beautiful. They say it's the most beautiful thing in the world. And there is a very skilled stonemason here. He's very, very old. I don't even know if he's still alive, but he probably is. And he says he saw it with his own eyes. And I want to see it so bad because they say it is the most beautiful thing in the world. And I've heard it's like a very small, it's like a pond. And it reflects the colors of the walls. And it's so hard when you get in. It is very, very difficult to like keep your balance and to know what's up and what's down just because everything's reflecting everything. It's like mirrors everywhere. And yes. So that's what I know. But they say the stone-bound serpent goes in and out of the pool and it grabs you to pull you under and kill you. Ooh!
Do you want to take us there? To where you think it might be?
I mean, I could. I could maybe take you.
Or do you remember the name of the
Oh, the stone cutter.
Yeah.
Dorn. Yep. Dorn. D-O-R-N. Dorn.
Where does he live, or where do you think he lives?
I could give you directions to his house.
Yeah, that sounds better.
Dorn, he was very nice guy. When he was younger, he was very cute.
Oh, like a David Hasselhoff type.
David
That's
Hasselhoff.
the first idea that came to your head.
That name came out of nowhere.
He was more like Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, well, he's not old.
Well, no, not with his younger
he still
days.
looks good.
I
so.
know. I'd bang him forever.
Forever. Okay, great. We love it.
About this time, Yaros and Silas walk in.
Oh, our friends are here. Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you want to know anything else? Anything in the world? I just like talking to y'all. I'm sorry.
What are the winning lottery numbers for tonight's drawing?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm done. Bye.
Yeah, really just need those directions. We're just here trying to like scope out all the great spots, just like tourists,
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I can give you other places to visit if you want to tour.
You
Maybe
can add them
later.
at the bottom of the list, but
Yeah.
we really just want directions to that Matthew's house.
Okay. Yes.
Dorn.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, we can do that.
Silas is like, sweet. Are we actually going to eat?
Nope, we're
y'all
done.
saying, oh, man. I haven't had a good meal in a long time.
Join the club.
She looks at Astrid looks at you, Silas, and she says, "Oh, you are almost as tall as Dorn.
Oh.
Almost.
Who's Dorn?
What he said long story.
Oh.
I'm
Okay.
sure they can tell you though.
They probably
Nah.
won't. But
Is that
okay.
7, Ted?
Thank you, Astrid. And she kind of like shoos her away so we can talk about this.
Leo has
What
some
did you
gold
do to
out.
7, Ted?
I told you.
It's just like a lantern now.
Yeah.
It's
I
a
love it.
lantern.
He's just a lantern now.
guy-
7 is to you now.
We had to put
Well,
that thing
he
somewhere.
holds the ember.
See, he's glowing a little
Okay.
I told you it was weird. I didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, it is weird, but it
He's
is the only way to keep it
Only way.
glowing.
Keep it
That's it.
safe.
Where'd
Right,
you go?
Yeah.
I had
where
to talk
did you go?
to Born again. Yeah.
Okay. So we have a lead.
On what?
The tranquil sea. The tranquil room.
Yeah, the lair of tranquility.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
We gotta find a stone cutter named Dorn. Does that sound familiar to you?
No.
He's
never
old.
heard. The old
Apparently, he
stone
used to be hot.
No.
Yeah.
He's tall,
Okay.
But
Tall?
if he's really tall, I don't think
He's probably not dwarf then.
Yeah.
but
So-
could still be hot.
Sure.
Maybe
Sometimes
he's
people stay hot
maybe
when they're
he's
older.
a gray elf.
Maybe.
I don't know what that means.
What do you know?
But you
I
definitely
don't
know what that means.
Y'all talk about stuff. You think I'm supposed to understand? I have no idea what y'all are talking about.
Well, it's not for you.
Okay, well,
It's not for you.
we're done here. We'll just leave a little tip.
Yeah, so we left some gold.
Dang.
Did she come back with the directions?
Yeah, she comes back with
Well, I mean, I have so much of it, and I haven't spent any of it,
That's true.
so I might as well.
Give it to
Leo
her.
is turning over a new leaf
Okay.
Yeah.
for her
Um,
brother.
She
a
comes
life
back.
Of, a life of kindness.
I can tell since you've
Yeah.
had that much. Like, I think the funniest thing is as soon as you said that, like 30 seconds later, you like said something mean to him. And I was like,
She's trying. I
She's
mean,
trying.
people just
Okay.
don't change overnight.
That's true.
You know?
That's true.
Like,
Especially
true.
with Silas.
Takes time.
Yeah, especially
yeah,
stupid
especially
Silas.
them.
so Astrid comes back, the little Dolly Parton with red hair.
Love her.
She adjusts herself again, and she says, "Okay, I draw you the I draw location here. For it's not very good. I'm not cartographer. I'm sure Dorn can probably add to this if you're going to see him.
Yeah, we're gonna try.
Did you like the food?
Oh,
It
it's
was
delicious.
excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
I
We'll
left
make sure
you
to tell
some
everybody.
money.
Oh, gold?
Yes, you can buy yourself a new bra.
Buy some books for the children.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Yes,
much.
buy some books for some kids. Yeah.
She like bows to y'all. You're like my little princesses.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that.
Well, come back if you get hungry again.
Okay, we
Remember, tell everyone Walt's Dive, organically sourced food.
will. Okay, we will.
We definitely will. Actually.
Leo posted on her Instagram.
Okay. Bye. Bye, tall man.
Have a good day.
Bye, dwarf dude. So it takes y'all a good 10 or 15 minutes. And again, as you are meandering the streets of Thornderall, the residents still feel like they're kind of side-eyeing you every once in a while. They are very off-putting to a degree as you move about.
Oh,
You
yeah, we
eventually-
should ask Astrid what's going on.
You eventually get to a more of like a residential district, and you are no longer in the Thrain Clan district. You are in the Stoneguard quarter, which is another district of Thornderall, and you are in the more of the residential area, one of the residential areas of Thornderall. You eventually make it to where Astrid told you Dorn lived, and these are much smaller houses. They're very well kept. They're very nice. They're all made out of stone, but they are not. They're not huge. They don't look overly fancy, overly rich. This isn't a richer area. This is more of just a normal old residential area. What would you like to do?
So what do we know about this guy? Other than he used to be hot and he's tall.
Very important things.
Yes, of course.
He apparently knows all about the inside of the Tranquil lair.
Yeah. He's been
He's
there.
been there. He's seen it.
Oh,
So-
okay, that's important.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good find.
Yeah. All right,
You can
Silas.
always find really good things.
It's your
from
time to step up.
restaurants.
It's your time to step up.
Okay.
Yeah,
would be
be a
good
tall
in
man.
Yeah, you talk to him. You try to get location.
Oh, okay. I mean, okay.
Yeah, you take lead on this one.
Okay. I
You're
will.
going to be
Yeah.
part of group. You pull weight.
Okay, pulling weight.
You don't just sit back.
I mean, I felt like I cried pretty good in the other one, but yeah, no,
I was
I'll do
leaving,
it.
and it
I'll
looked
do
like it was getting like you were really crying.
No, it was acting. No,
looked like
totally
real
acting.
tears.
You are a very good actor.
Oh, well, thank you.
That's
I
very
was
good.
trying really hard. I wanted to pull my weight, you know.
When I
but-
left, I thought I heard someone throwing up.
Well, she told me to throw. Ordella told me.
You started throwing up.
Well, no, I mean, I didn't actually,
Oh,
but
good.
I was getting there. You know what I mean? Trying
That's good commitment.
to draw. Yeah,
It's good. Okay.
But yeah, I'll talk to him.
Yeah, you talk.
I mean,
Find out where it is.
Okay.
Very important.
okay,
Big
Yeah.
moment for you.
big moment. Let's do it.
You
I
might-
am here for it. Let's go. And he kind of like stands up a little taller,
Mhm.
you know, Where do I go?
I'm gonna whisper to the girls. I hope he doesn't blow this, ladies.
I know.
I don't know where to go.
Well, I thought we were here. I thought we were there.
Oh, yeah, we
You're
are.
at the house.
This is the house.
Okay,
It's
so
not
so-
going
so-
right
Not
there.
going
Man.
So he walks
Right
up.
at that
He walks
door.
up. He kind
So
of
far, not
fixes himself, his shirt, and his thing, and he.
Wait a few seconds, and you hear,
Where are we at? Are we just like right behind him, or are we hiding, or?
What do y'all think?
I just imagine us being at like there's a little front door step, a door, and then like a little path up
Yeah.
to the door. We're
Yeah.
like at the very back,
Just
just
staring.
like waiting.
so like almost to the street, but just like on the path.
like
Okay.
on the
Just
side.
in a line. Just like
It's like the kid going to the trick or treat.
Yeah.
Your parents are all just kind of standing there waiting, like,
Yeah.
you can do
Yeah,
this
we're
on your
just
own.
like, okay.
mouthing.
Yep.
Trick
or
yeah.
treat.
Yeah.
Say
thank you.
Yeah.
Everybody just went through it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's how you do a metaphor, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a metaphor.
That's a metaphor.
That was a
You can see how that
great-
paints a picture for
great-
everybody
That
that
was
a lot of people can
Cutting it out.
right? Everyone can relate to it. Yeah, okay.
Except for people that aren't parents. All right,
Right.
continuing.
And maybe they right. They've seen parents at the door.
Or had
10
their
feet
parents
back.
do that to them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, a lot of people relate to that. A lot of people.
Or
Attack. So you go up to the door.
Yeah.
You knock.
Yep.
A few seconds later, you hear, "Hold on, I'm coming." Door eventually opens, and the person standing in front of you does look older. Very rugged, extremely handsome face, even though he is older.
I knew it.
Very grayed skin.
Yes.
Not an elf.
Mm.
Not a gray elf.
Wah,
But he is a towering, probably 8 feet tall.
Mm,
He's huge.
yeah.
And what y'all would know as a Goliath,
Oh.
Mm.
the Goliath race. And so he says, he says, what can I do for you?
Hi, my name is Silas, and I have been tasked by Boren to find the lost anvil.
Boring.
Yeah, Boren.
Okay.
And we've been kind of doing some looking and some searching, and your name has come up as someone who has great knowledge of something we are looking for.
I don't know how much I know, but I can maybe help you. What is it exactly? Do you want to come in, or
Would,
Can
would
we
you
stay
mind?
out here?
Would you mind if we sat down and just we would love to dig into
come
the
on
knowledge
in?
that you
Come
have,
on in.
yes.
I'm retired. I have
Okay.
nothing to do all day.
So he like just waves.
Freaking retired people.
Waves.
No, must be nice.
I'm bored. I live off the Social Security of Thornderal.
Oh, Lord.
What can I do for you?
So in the search for the lost anvil, we
Wait. You're looking for the lost anvil of Thrain.
Yes,
Why?
Boren has sent us to do this. He wants the lost anvil back, and he has tasked us with this.
So he's trying to kill you.
That's what he told us. This was a very dangerous mission, but
Oh.
that he promised us a good reward, and so we know for us it will be worth it.
Oh, so you, I'm assuming I've never seen you around here before. You're not from the Greywall Mountains.
No.
Definitely not from Thornderal.
Definitely not from Thornderal. No.
So I'm not sure how much you know of Boren's history.
I don't. What I do know is that the reward that Boren has promised us is worth the task.
Okay. Be very careful. To me, it sounds like Boren is trying to have you killed.
I wouldn't be surprised just by
Okay.
talking to him, and
Yes.
especially the way that he surrounded himself with that little magical bubble
Yes,
to
he
protect himself.
likes to
Yeah.
hide behind that.
We are actually I am with the Seekers, and my friends here were or maybe still are. I don't know if what they have decided, but so
I don't see any friends with you. It's just you.
Oh, they didn't come in with me when I waved them in.
Oh, did y'all go in?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I waved
Oh,
them in.
my bad.
No, I
I didn't
didn't.
know that meant to come
Oh,
in.
you didn't? Oh, okay, I just like waved them in. I thought
Oh.
they followed me. So
We
Silas
followed
is
you.
like,
Yeah.
Silas turns around then and he's like, oh, I thought they followed me in.
We're just standing at the door.
My friend's outside. My friend's outside.
Oh.
They're aligned with the Seekers as well, and so a lot of the things that we do are not solely aligned with
Understood.
who is asking us for this. But,
Understood.
We were in search of the lair of tranquility.
Oh.
And your name has come up in good rapport as far as knowledge of
Who told you?
A sweet, sweet lady at Astrid.
At Walt's Dive.
At Walt's Dive, absolutely.
She is the...
I didn't get to eat the food, looked fantastic.
It's very, very delicious.
No.
It tastes so fresh.
Yes, she said they do try to source things organically. Yes.
That's the word on the street.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
She spoke very highly of you. And
that was very nice of her.
And so she told us that if we needed information, you were the man for the job.
Oh. Okay, so the layer of tranquility. What about it do you need to know?
Well, really everything. We need to know where it is. We need to know what to expect when we get in there.
Mm.
We need to know kind of all of that. And actually, hold on just a second. I want somebody else to hear this information. And so let me just make sure at least somebody else comes in here.
Understood.
And so he goes out and he's like looking at all of them. And he's
We're like eating our scones.
Yeah.
We're eating our donuts and our lattes and our sandwich.
He's not sure. Because he's like not worried about the dwarf part, and he knows that Yaros can't read.
I was gonna say,
and so he's like, I don't know.
Are
and
you
then
okay?
Ordella. He's about to give me a lot of information. Do you mind just making sure that we have two sets of ears listening to this?
I too have some ears, so
You
yeah,
do.
I
Okay,
can
awesome.
come in there.
Thank you.
So now Leo is also gonna follow Ordella, and then she's like,
oh, okay, I'll come too.
yeah. So then we all just.
Well, I didn't think they were
like
all going to come
ducks.
in, but these are
Understood.
These are my friends, compatriots, whatever you want to call them.
Co-workers, more like
acquaintances that I've come across.
more like acquaintances, co-worker
I didn't
type
know what to call it.
situation.
He looks at Doran and's like, I don't know what to call him. I didn't want to be mean about it. But
I understand.
Work associates.
Your name is Silas.
Yes.
What is your name, ma'am?
My name is August.
August.
Mm-hmm.
And Silas kind of
Lovely name. Lovely name. And your name?
Leona.
Leona. And you look like you're from around here.
I am Yarost. Perhaps you've heard of me.
I have heard of Yarost.
Yes, I am
Your
hero.
father. What a
Anyways.
great blacksmith.
That is different Yarost.
Oh,
Yes,
lots
same
of
name.
Yarost running around.
Of course,
Very
of course.
popular among
Yes.
your age of dwarf.
It was like a TV show that was out or something.
You know,
Everyone was really into
It was one
it.
of the top names
People,
of that year.
Yeah, parents thought they were being,
Original. Yes,
and they
yes.
really weren't. So,
No, not same Yarost. I've heard of that one too. He is,
Okay.
Yeah. He is not a
Understood.
big hero like me.
oh, you're a big
I am
hero.
a big hero.
Okay.
Yes, perhaps you've heard of Yarost and the Lichbane Thunder Force.
I don't know if those tales have made it down here. I don't get out a lot.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'm older.
You can start the tales, but we are big deal outside of mountains. But to go back to Silas's questions.
Yeah, and just that layer of tranquility and kind of where it is and what we can expect going in, that kind of thing.
Understood. What exactly are you looking to find there? That may help. Do you know the location? What all do you need from me?
Sounds kind of low to say.
The location.
The location and but I mean you've been there before.
I've been there. Well, I've run into it once. I have not stepped foot into it.
So
I watched horrible things happen in it.
oh,
What?
so things happen and it's not just a tale.
No. They didn't believe us when we came back from the quarry. They said we were saying that to scare the children away from that area, but that was not our goal. We worked in the quarry. I was a stone cutter in the quarry for many years, and once the quarry kind of we got to the point to where we didn't really need to continue mining the rock or any ore in that area. One of the last bits of blasting we did opened up what we call the lair of tranquility, because upon looking at it, we saw prisms, different color. It almost looked like a layer of different colored crystals, and there was a pond in the middle of it, and we were all very taken aback by it. Being in the middle of the Grey Wall Mountains, you wouldn't expect something like that, and a few of the dwarves went in. They were going to mine the crystals. They were going to mine the ore in it. And as soon as they went in, this serpent came out of the water and swallowed one of them whole and went back down, and the other one tried to get away, and a huge claw erupted from the water and scratched him and made him fall, and then he was dragged under the water as well. And at that point, we all backed very far away. We knew those two dwarves had lost their lives. God rest their souls. And so we came back to the surface, or back to Thornderall, and let everyone know that they needed to stay away. And people have stayed away, but some people believed us, some didn't. They just thought we were telling stories about our heroics, but we weren't trying to do that. We were trying to protect anyone. You know, Yaros, growing up, you run around and you play in the Grey Wall Mountains. We were trying to keep children safe. We were trying to keep others safe if they were going to go into the quarry.
Checks out.
So, but you can take us to the entrance. Or you can at least tell us where the entrance is.
Yes, I could get you. If you can get to the rock quarry, you could probably hunt around and find it. As long as it has not been covered up, you should be able to find it pretty easily.
What did we need out of the...
I think some moss or something.
We needed moss. Did you see any moss?
There was a small, almost in the middle of the pond, that looked like a small mound of some sort of vegetation growing. I'm assuming it would be there.
Okay, great. Would you have done anything differently? To not get eaten?
I wouldn't have asked the dwarves to go in. That's for sure.
What if someone has to go in?
If you can somehow make yourselves unseen or silent, or I don't know, I've only really experienced it once. So
how big was the you didn't go in.
No, it's not huge. Maybe 70, 80 feet across. It's more of a circular type room.
But you didn't have to go down in it. It doesn't have
no
big, okay.
It's a pretty wide opening, and the pond stretches out. There may be around maybe 10 feet around the edges that you can walk upon before you have to go into this pond. I'm not sure how deep the pond is. I'm assuming it's pretty deep.
Well, we can be both unseen and silent. We're gonna try it.
Do you think that you could give us a map that would at least help us instead of us just kind of mindlessly searching the quarry?
Absolutely.
You think you kind of give us a little more pinpoint of where to look?
Yes. So he stands up. He goes over to a small desk, grabs a piece of parchment, and begins writing and drawing. And he, Yaros, you would probably know how to get to the quarry. But inside the quarry, he draws a small map, and he says, and then he starts drawing these symbols, and he says, these symbols are part of the miner's code, and we used them to mark any areas that were dangerous. And as soon as before we left, we marked up this area to let other miners or other folks know not to go in and the danger. So once you find these, you know you are in the right direction. And he hands it to you.
I greatly appreciate it, and I will say that the way that they spoke of you was true.
I appreciate
very
that.
helpful.
I appreciate that.
And very hot.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah, they
Well-
did talk about how attractive you were.
Yeah,
so
I think Astrid is looking for. Well, she said she was married, but she may
Not
need like a little
happily,
side
yeah.
piece.
I bet
I-
she'd be into it. That's all we're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I appreciate that. I may break her apart, you know. I'm a big man.
No, I
She
don't.
may. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think that's possible. She may be into that.
Her bosom is huge. Oh, one other thing. The serpent seems to be more active during the day. And so if you can wait, try to go at night. Just
Well, that's a good tip.
piece of advice.
What time of day is it right now?
He's like,
It's probably getting toward nighttime.
Perfect.
So maybe do like a little
Good,
short
perfect
rest.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Regale old tales with our boy.
Do you mind if we just hang out here with you for a little while? And
Oh, be my guest.
Where do you keep the board games?
They're in the back
I'm
bedroom
gonna play some Uno.
closet. So you all, it is getting to be nighttime. We'll say 8 or 9-ish at night after y'all have gone down into the Chamber of Echoed Sorrows to grab the stone. You have gone to the Hall of Eternal Flame, where you still have this ember that Leo is every once in a while casting a firebolt on to keep it glowing in Seven's head, in the jaw of Seven's mouth, like
Best
a lantern
idea.
of sorts. And then you have gone to Walt's Dive. You have gone back to the leadership hall to talk to Boren, and now y'all are at Dorn's house. It's about 8 or 9 o'clock. You can go ahead and head out. You can stay the night. What would you like to do?
I mean, I don't think we need to stay the night, but yeah, I definitely think we should go when it is night. Like,
Right.
and we all have night vision goggles? Do we have night vision goggles?
we all have night vision.
Y'all have dark vision.
Or
Are you an elf?
Perfect.
No,
No. What are you?
I'm an ASMR.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I think we should head out.
Are you good to go?
Yep, I just beat Ordella in Monopoly.
Okay.
So
But
Thorn-
it was super close.
Thorndoral version.
yeah, the
Yeah.
Thorndor
It was really close,
version.
yeah.
Really close.
Which that makes sense that Leo would win because she hoards.
You probably cheated.
She cheated. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sneaking.
Cheated
She
and
was playing
hoarded.
banker the whole time,
Yeah.
too.
Mhm. Like, well,
Yeah,
I
wow,
won
how'd you make
again.
so
So
much
much.
money this game.
She had the Stonecutters Guild and Thrain Clan. So
Yeah.
It's too dark blue.
those are just,
Yeah.
it's like Broadway and Park Place. Once you get those, it's a
Yeah.
wrap.
Mhm.
She had hotels on them. So.
Wow.
So y'all head out, going toward this lair of tranquility, this old quarry that has since been abandoned, that has since been shut down. You're heading in that direction. I need you all to either give me a survival check, a nature check, or an investigation check. Give me one of those three as you are making your way to this abandoned quarry.
You said Arcana?
No,
Never said
survival.
Are we just making
You
up
said
our own?
stealth.
Like, I was like, oh, which one do I have a +8
I know, yeah.
on?
You said Arcana, right? Okay.
Survival, nature, or investigation.
I got a 20.
For which?
So I got an 18 total.
I use investigation.
Okay.
17 plus 3.
5.
19.
What are you using? Yara?
Whatever. Survival.
Okay. What were you using? You
Investigation.
said investigation. Leo, what are we using?
I'm gonna use nature. They're
Okay.
both +5, so
Well, you're using
18.
different things.
Yeah. So, Yarost, you are looking for like subtle signs in the terrain
Call
as it
faces.
changes. Leo, using nature, you're looking at the natural elements, just like the patterns of the landscape that change, and really trying to like focus in on any change in rock. And then, Wardella, you're using investigation to kind of like look at potential landmarks that have been drawn on this map to make sure y'all are all headed in the right direction. Because we have 3 successes, and because you're all using a different check, Silas, again, is just kind of wandering around with y'all.
Silas.
You eventually get to the quarry, and as you're making your way down into the quarry, they're like this old scaffolding all about that you're having to make your way around, some makeshift steps that go down and down and down. You're about 100 feet up and probably 100 feet out, and you can see what looks like maybe a 40-foot opening, and it's circular, and you see a drastic change in the rock where all the other rock is very gray. There are some dark earth tones in it, and it's almost has like a faint glow to it. What would you like to do?